Section 1. A triumphant declaration. Or is it? The Pakistani leader, General Boomington, yes, that's his real name, strutted onto the stage. A smug grin was plastered across his face. He cleared his throat, savoring the anticipation hanging in the air. "My fellow countrymen," he boomed, "victory is ours." The crowd erupted. They waved flags, chanted slogans, and patted themselves on the back. They had apparently just humiliated India. "Our valiant Air Force," the general continued, "has decimated the enemy. We have shot down 5 Indian jets. 3 of them, you ask, the dreaded Rafales." The cheers intensified. The crowd roared its approval. This was a historic moment. The general, however, had a surprise up his sleeve. He wasn't just going to tell them about this glorious victory. Oh no, he was going to show them. "Behold," he proclaimed, gesturing towards a giant screen behind him. The screen flickered to life. A pixelated dogfight filled the screen. Jets soared, missiles flew, and explosions rocked the digital landscape. It looked remarkably like a video game. A very familiar video game. Section 2. Pixels of proof. The gaming gaffes. The crowd, however, seemed oblivious. They gasped at the explosions. They cheered at the pixelated Pakistani jets. They booed at the blocky silhouettes of Indian aircraft. The general beamed. This was going even better than he'd hoped. There was just one tiny problem. The evidence was about as convincing as a rubber chicken. The graphics were straight out of a budget arcade game. The physics were laughable. And the sound effects? Let's just say that the Wilhelm scream had seen better days. At one point, an enemy jet clipped a tree, yes, a tree, and exploded in a shower of polygons. Later, a Pakistani jet performed a maneuver that defied not only physics, but also common sense. It flipped a full 360 degrees in midair, firing missiles from its wings? Tail fins? It was hard to tell with the pixelation. Section 3. World leaders react, a mix of mirth and mayhem. The international community, as you might imagine, was quick to react. French President Marine Le Pen choked on her croissant, watching the evidence on live TV. "CE's imbeciles," she sputtered. "Those graphics are worse than Pac-Man." Across the Atlantic, President Donald Trump Jr., the third, not to be confused with his father or grandfather, took to Twitter. "Just saw the best video ever," he tweeted. "Pakistan totally won. Big explosions. Sad." The United Nations, meanwhile, issued a statement expressing deep concern about the authenticity of the footage. "We urge all parties to exercise restraint and avoid escalating the situation," it read. "Also, we would really appreciate it if someone could send us a copy of that video game. It looks kind of fun." Section 4. Game over. Reality bites back. The general, meanwhile, remained blissfully unaware of the global amusement he was causing. He finished his speech to thunderous applause. He'd shown those Indian dogs. He'd proven Pakistani superiority. Suddenly his phone rang. It was the Air Force chief. "Sir," the chief said, his voice trembling, "we have a slight problem. Those Indian jets? They're still in the air. And they're currently heading towards our capital." The general's face went white. The cheers of the crowd faded. The screen behind him, as if mocking his predicament, flashed the words "game over." It seems that reality, unlike video games, doesn't offer a reset button.